Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's video. The beer's courtesy of Billy. Thanks so much, Billy. I really appreciate it. Guys, this beer sounds 100% up my alley. So it's a collaboration with Alesmith and Mikkeller. It's a barrel-aged Speedway stout, right? But it's a vanilla shake. So it's imperial stout aged in bourbon barrels with coffee, vanilla, and natural flavors. 14.03%. Couldn't just say 14%. You had to have that 0.03%. Very important. Rich, silky, smooth. I'm just going to read everything. I'm that excited where I don't care if it's... I mean, what's it going to spoil? It has vanilla notes, you know, whatever. This barrel-aged blend of Speedway Stout and Beer Geek Vanilla Shake has been aged in premium bourbon barrels with the addition of locally roasted coffee and 3 varieties of vanilla beans. Each sip transports your taste buds to a world of silky smoothness where the bold flavors of coffee and vanilla dance harmoniously with the subtle hints of sweet bourbon. Serving temperature 50-55 degrees. I just took out of my beer fridge, which is set at 55 degrees. Canned on March of this year. BBA Shake. That's all the stuff. My voice sounds weird. Is my voice coming across a little different on camera? I actually haven't talked at all today, so it might be why now I think about it. I literally haven't spoken today except to talk to Bruno and say things like, Bruno, do you want to go for a walk? Maybe that's why. During the school year, my voice is like fried. By the time I do a beer review, I just feel like I sound different. Stop talking about that and talk about the beer. That's motor oil. That's like, is there any brown in that liquid? I can't tell. It seems like it's just black. The head seems to be going away relatively quickly at this point. It's got just over half a finger. I feel like, look, it's already down under half a finger at this point. Dark mocha color head, but yeah, it's definitely going away. Looks like a big stout. Let's get into that aroma. Yo, so Billy is very confident that this will have enough vanilla for me, the Vanilla Police, and that aroma is very, very vanilla-y. It's soft. Like vanilla sometimes can soften edges in beer. Like if there's something harsh, I feel like vanilla as an ingredient can kind of round things out, soften things up. And it kind of smells like this, like when I say soft vanilla, I don't mean like subtle, but like, yeah, it's like this softening quality, this airy vanilla quality. It's very real vanilla, which is nice, which makes sense. I mean, it has 3 different kinds of vanilla beans in it. I don't know if the natural flavors are also going to be giving off a vanilla thing as well. There is some nice sweet chocolate coming out as well. The vanilla also kind of has that marshmallow thing. And I've talked about this before. It's interesting to me when breweries put marshmallow in beer. I don't know how much the marshmallow taste actually comes through. To me, it's always more of like a hint of vanilla would be more marshmallowy if the beer does not have vanilla in it as well. Anyway, a little marshmallowy. Let's get into a little bit more aroma. I mean, honestly, guys, it's like 80% vanilla, maybe 10-15% chocolate, a little bit of roast that's separated from the chocolate, probably the coffee now I'm thinking about it. I don't think I'm getting any bourbon. It just, like, the vanilla is so much, like in a good way, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm all for it. But I'm having a hard time smelling the barrel aging. It's about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Billy. Hope you're doing well. Yo. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Just to cut to the chase, in the taste, you do get the barrel aging. You get a lot more complexity in the taste than you get in the aroma. It does have a great level of vanilla, no question about that. Roastiness. So the chocolate, there's the sweet milk chocolate kind of a thing, even like Hershey's syrup a little bit. But then you get like more like a higher cacao count of chocolate. I think the coffee is really helping with that roastiness. So far, I wouldn't say specifically coffee. I'll have to look for that more. Definitely some bourbon for sure. The barrel itself, some oak coming through. Any sort of vanilla, I don't know, with all the other vanilla stuff going on. I wouldn't say, I'm trying to think like some other stuff you can get like barrel aging. I wouldn't say coconut, just as an example, but I don't miss it. Like, don't get me wrong either. Excuse me, man, this is good. Okay, yep. Okay, yeah. So now that I'm a little bit more used to the flavors, those sweet moments, once that is maybe like a little over halfway, not quite 3/4 of the way through the sip, it does get roasty and it is very much coffee specifically. So the adjuncts, barrel aging, vanilla, coffee, all there for sure. Amazing. Great levels. No tweaking that I'd want done. I just this exact level. For the ABV, some warming in the chest. I'm really not getting a ton on the palate, which is pretty amazing. Well done there. If anyone from these brewers are watching, well done there. Yeah, that chocolate. I've said this in several reviews because I do come across as a vanilla police. But in real life, it's for me, it's chocolate-based desserts. Like I love chocolate-based desserts or a dessert that has a lot of chocolate in it. I do like vanilla in desserts, but I shouldn't say always, but I really do gravitate towards, if like we're gonna get donuts, I want a donut that's like a chocolate base or it's got chocolate frosting. I do like, branching out. I do like fruit desserts a lot too. Newer place opened up or is in the process of opening up. They're just going to farmers markets now. And they do, she specializes in Scandinavian desserts. Those are more like fruit-based. My favorite pie is, strawberry rhubarb pie. Like I love fruit stuff, but like I do typically gravitate towards chocolate desserts, chocolate ice cream, like that kind of stuff. Dude, you're talking a lot about random stuff. Yes, I am the vanilla police when it comes to beer. This has enough vanilla. But to me, the hero of this beer is actually how awesome the chocolate comes through, and there's no actual chocolate in this. It's just the base beer. It's freaking awesome. Vanilla shake from the archives. I don't know if this is, when they say it from the archives, do they just mean because it was aged for a while, or was this like an old beer? No, it must be because they just canned it this year. Yeah, I don't know. This is awesome. Yeah, Billy, you're absolutely right, man. This beer is phenomenal. If you guys had this one before, if you had anything from either brewery lately, drinking something else completely unrelated you want to tell me about, anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.